They're looking for Juggernaut. He might just get right-clicked down. Sticks up, no bash chance. Pasha gets SVG. Oh, and the ulti gets 6 from it, but it doesn't look like he'll get a kill here. He's going to bounce around. One more right-click. It's not enough, Rezo. He will get it now. Pasha slows him, but there's going to be the chrono. Universe has a stun as well. Are they going to be able to get him? It looks like stun comes out. They just need some right-clicks, but he has the brawler. Now he's going after Universe, but back comes SVG, and Rezo with the bash hit. And what a bloodbath of a team fight, but I think Rezo probably comes out on top of that pretty hard.
Yeah, that was amazing for forward. Like, Ramses dies bot, right? He dies to the Edict after MSS goes down because, you know, Edict doesn't stop even if the Lesh dies. I mean, they're gonna go for MSS here.
Yep,
they have the
stun will hit. Kunkka's actually taking so much damage. Just Pulse Nova. He's just gonna kill them both. The Pulse Nova Edict.
Oh,
it's level 3.
What are you doing? You didn't even have boat. They literally ganked it without boat. It's literally coming off cooldown right now.
Wow.
This is like the most chain feed I think I've ever seen VP do. I don't know what's going on, but this is not looking so hot.
Yeah, you see middle Yawar. He's just pressuring a tier 2 tower while Ramses farms. He hasn't had to do anything. Meanwhile, top, Rezo, he might just find Roger. Just a solo kill? Sure looks like it. Pasha's not even trying to help him. Can't really do anything. He's going to go. One bash is all he needs. Nice blinding light, though. Stun will fly. Hits onto Brewmaster. Has ulti. Will he get perma-stun? Needs a bash hit here. Nope, he will split up. Universe on the back. They go for Roger. Roger will run away. And will they get anything off this Brewmaster ulti? We're going to see. Doesn't look like it, though. They go for him. Will the Nyx get brought down? Blast will fly in the ML8. Tons of damage, and they actually just throw him up into the air. So they get a little bit of a return kill there, but Panda ulti down now.
I mean, it's something, but at the end of the day, it's a split for it. Oh, God,
man,
Roger
wait,
just
what?
blows. Yeah,
Roger,
you are just...
right, man.
Yeah, he casually walked over, just destroying it. I mean,
now
the tier one's dead.
I think Pasha's dead, too. He's going to try to juke, but not looking like he's very healthy. And wow, forward gaming strings together a couple of kills in a row, and looks like they're going to get that tier 1 as well.
You know, there is something really important to note from this early game from forward is if you look at the vision that they have the, you know, the lane ward mid and the lane ward top, and then one ward that was kind of placed not too long ago by the Shrine. So their vision game is great. Most of the wards on the side of VP are pretty much around mid, and then like one ward towards the safe lane. You want to notice one thing is that VP are fighting in the one place on the map where they basically just did not have vision. They've placed one obs just now, and a sentry on top of like the really common ward spot by the offlane tier 1. But VP just keep fighting in places where they can't see stuff.
Yep.
So I think that's a large reason why they just kind of keep getting caught off guard. But man, this is the perfect start for forward. This is exactly what you want when, like, we mentioned how kind of easy it is for VP to execute team fights, but if you're losing the lanes, it's a completely different ballgame.
Yeah. Well, looks like, look at this, Dire just playing all over on Radiant's side. We see him running through bottom jungle. Roger just trying to keep top pushed out, but Rezo is just absolutely free farming. With that battle fury, we see him going. He's probably gonna be the highest net worth on this in this game unless you war pass him.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see Yawar at the top, just because Timber farms a bit faster in the early game.
Looks like he's trying to get level 10 down here bottom. Solo chill down there. Is level 6, has the chain process. Oh, and Universe actually spots him out. They're going to go for this. There's the hit. Is he going to hit the stun? He does. Timber chains over. An easy kill there. Good vision game. And we talked about not even just with the wards. The Nyx Assassin just walking around and Viz. So much map control with it. Well, Dire bottom. They're looking for you. Or Radiant, pardon me. They're looking for Yawar. This is going to be a tough kill to get, though. 24 reactive armor stacks up already. And you're not getting this guy.
Yeah, you can't commit. If you commit to Yawar, you're definitely going to lose that fight. And this is the kind of the crazy part, right? Like we mentioned how VP was playing on the wrong side of the map given their wards. But it's really hard to bring like even 3 or 4 heroes down here to justify killing Yawar. So even though they have vision on this side of the map, the one hero that's down there that's playing in the aggressive position can't really be initiated on. Yeah. So they got to try to find like another way to take fights, go for a reset. You know, Ramsey's going for his drums, so he's going to try to be a bit more early game oriented and whatnot, but this Timber pick is going to end up doing a whole heck of a lot for forward, I think, this game.
So if you're VP, you just ignore the Timber. Even if you take a 5-on-5, you just throw them in the air and just hope.
Yeah, you gotta throw the Timber up. I don't even think it's worth throwing up Void at this point, because, I mean, he's going for the Battle Fury build, which I think is alright. You see a smoke play here from VP.
Look, they need this X. It's level 3. He does grab him. Here comes a Torrent. He's going to bring back Torrent. Will hit. Boat's going to come in as well. There's the Gaze. They have the damage. The Will-O-Wisp, and it will sleep him. A lot committed, but they get a big kill on Rezo, who's been free farming most of the game now.
Yeah, that was the proverbial kitchen sink. They just dumped everything on him. So, still not the worst death in the world. Like, if you're a core and you get, like, Will-O-Wisp, boated, split, like, every button, pretty much, that VP has, you probably don't feel that bad about it. But most importantly, for VP at least, is, like, they need to take a building. Like, their team is not good at hitting towers, just, like, in a vacuum. They basically take map control away from you from superior team fight, and they kill towers, but they kill them slowly. Like, look, forward are even going to be able to defend this.
Yeah, Rezo's here, has a Chrono. Torrent will go out, won't hit on anyone. Rezo, though, oh, they found no one. He's just dead. Looks like, oh, Solo's actually coming over. I don't know if you want to be over there. It's going to be an easy kill there on to no one. They're going to chase for more. Will they get Solo? He might. Just thinking about trying to help out his teammate might have got him killed here, and they're chasing him down. Timber Chain hits, MSS. Chain Frost goes, but what a juke by him, and that's an easy kill. Middle lane, they're going in. It's Universe. Maybe looking for the deny here. And he actually doesn't get it. A little bit mistimed, and Ramsey, see you later.
That was actually a pretty big mistake, though, honestly. Like, I don't even think they necessarily needed the Vendetta damage because, you know, SPG has Finger.
No.
That could have been just like an easy impale into a deny, into 2 more stuns, maybe a death. Even if they don't kill Ramses, like, getting the tower deny is a huge amount of gold that you're taking away, right? So either just a mistiming or just a little bit of a mistake there from Uni.
Yep. We see Midas coming out for Pasha. Losing this early game, they definitely want to catch back up. And yeah, all right. What heroes do you like Midas on? Do you still like it on some heroes?
I think it's still a lifestealer item. Oh, hold that thought, Roger.
They're gonna find him, and there you see the stuns. So many stuns. Yeah. When you get once you get stunned once, you're just gonna die pretty much on that side if you're a support, especially.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean I know that we talked a lot about this at the MDL when you and I were commentating before, but numbers are important, especially against stuns, because there is pretty much no way you're gonna pull off like some crazy 1v2 or 1v3 as VP against chain stun. It just doesn't work. Yeah. So you need to bring an equal number of heroes, a bigger number of heroes that they have, or you're just going to end up feeding. Like, every single time a fight starts, and they are not outnumbering, or at least equal terms, they're going to lose because of stuns.
Oh, middle lane, thrown into the air, it's going to be Solo, he'll get stunned, and he is instantly blown up. My goodness, he's just trying to push out the lane, but now top, Universe still in biz, it is running off very shortly here. Going to be pretty much, he has to hit stun out, yep, can't get the Vendetta, but Ramses will just run away. Look at this, bottom lane, Rezo. Besides that death, he has just been free from, and guess what? He has his Battle Fury now. He is 15 minutes in, he is strong.
Yeah, it's a good timing. I mean, he's even got a Wraith Band and a full wand on top of that, so 15 minutes is very, very good. Highest net worth in the game. He's going to continue to accelerate now that he's got that item as well. Yep. And VP are under the gun.
Yeah, they are. They need to make a plan. It looks like they are running top. Yawar, though, he's just sitting in this lane. Is pretty low mana here, only 4 wand charges. Does have a Soul Ring in 5 seconds, but is this kill even possible 5v1? That feels real tough.
I mean, he's got 1800 health, a Holy Locket. I mean, they're gonna. It looks like they don't even want to try. They're just looking at him and they're like, yeah, this is. Because the problem is he's right next to a tier 1, right? So if they go on him, even if they do kill him, it's going to be an enormous commitment, and they're most likely going to lose heroes anyway. And this is the strength of having a Timber who is nigh invincible in a game, because it opens up so much room for, you know, we were just talking about Rezo. This guy can pretty much play anywhere on the map that he wants because his supports can just stand by him, knowing that the Timber is going to be alive for, you know, 20 seconds before he goes down.
Ooh, Ramses. Stun's going to fly out. Will they get it again? He chains it up, but it's going to be a tough kill, as we said. With Juggernaut's spin, only the Edict damage going through. They'll just back up, but that pressure, and here we go. No one's coming back. Oh, they almost find him. There is going to be a Gaze on the backside. It's going to be a split SVG. They definitely want more than this, though. They're going to kill SVG off first, and that might be all they get, honestly. They're going to look for more with that Wind Panda. Is Wind walking on over, but it's going to go down 1 second, and ooh, they actually find MSS. Can they get him, though? He's going to throw out a stun. Hits Roger. Will that pull him in? It sure will. There's the X, and this might be a kill on MSS. He is just going to get pulled in again. In comes Yawar, though, doing a ton of damage. Boat will fly. Will end up getting the kill. Hits on 2 of them. No one with that boat rum and the armlet. He's almost unkillable himself. They look for Universe. They're just trying to run away. There's going to be a Chrono on the backside, though. They should be able to get him. Nice Torrent, though, and a Blinding Light, but they will get the kill. Here comes an Omni Slash. Will it do enough? Rezo will just run away. Chain Frost will bounce, but it bounced over to the neutrals. And now, VP is trying to run. Can they make it? Resolution almost there. Does he want to commit his... I don't think you want to just time walk into that, and he won't. Thinks about... You know, it looks like he'll just push. And not
they know that, Omni is down and stuff. Chain's down, Pasha, no split.
And now he's going to get hexed up, slowed again. He might just die here, and he does, fingered by SVG, and plus 50 damage, and forward takes another pretty decent fight, taking the Brew and the Kunkka down.
Man, this has been one heck of a game. I mean, you can put a lot of it on VP kind of just really scuffing the early game.
Yeah.
Like, they lost Ramses, he TP's top, he dies again. Like, he took himself out of the game on his own accord, essentially. Yeah. And then he wasted Omni, like, as soon as he got it, put it on cooldown, and it was just like, man, that is, like, the worst type of early game to have if you're a safe laner, especially given they protected his pick so much this game. Like, they banned pretty much every single hero that Jug doesn't want to play against from the position 1 or even 2.
Well, he is getting some farm now, level 13.5, going Manta first, though, but this Timber still unkillable. The Leshreg as well with the Yules, and it looks like we're actually going to find someone. It's going to be Solo, who, doing his normal solo stuff on a warding mission, will just get brought down. And man, look at this. SVG, actually, it's a long-range stun. Can MSS get it in time? There's going to be the Hex as well. Stun flies out, will hit. Will they just bring Pasha down before he can ulti? They sure do. Forward looking good. Here comes the boat on the backside. SVG, he will get brought down, but I'm sure he'll trade that every time. And now Ramses in trouble, has a ton of move speed, though. X will get popped on Yawar. This kill, yeah, you're not committing anything to him. Looks like they just want to take this tier 2. Edict flying, and look at that tower. Lesh, Mr. Do-It-All, it feels like.
Yeah, this is the reason why at least the NA teams are favoring the heroes so much. Because if you do get a game, all the push the team needs. You can just absolutely obliterate towers. And because of the build that Rezo's going, he went back for the Mask of Madness. He can even like do Rosh and stuff. So they have the ability to take Rosh, get the Aegis, control the map as long as they feel it's necessary. At least I think until Rezo has his BKB, that's going to be another huge power spike for them. Yeah. But at this point, it's now just completely on BP. You have to make moves. You don't really want to AFK farm against Void, because he's going to eventually get to a stage where he's going to eliminate heroes before they get to press a button. Yeah. And that's really, really troublesome.
We see he's level 15. Takes the 1 second time walk cast, actually. So 5 seconds. He is pretty mobile and fights. And there's a Chrono. Instantly flies out. And well, see you later, Roger. He'll just get right-click down as MSS dances around. They're looking for more. Stun from SVG. Will hit. Pasha does have his ulti. Will have 50 minutes. Chain Frost goes out. It hits no one again. Yule's into the air. MSS, he's timing it. Hits it. And that's another kill. We might actually just be looking at the end here. They do still have a tier 2 tower top. Stun misses. Won't matter. Yule's into the air. Yawar hits him with everything. And who's going to get this kill? It is him. Godlike. And wow. This is a beatdown right now, Draskell.
Yeah, they're getting handled. I mean, we saw the same exact thing at MDL, right? First game of the tournament, and VP just got clapped. Like, I don't have any idea what was happening during the first 10 minutes of this game. The lanes looked pretty even. People were trading farm. You know, Timber versus Kunkka is probably going to favor Timber eventually. Everyone knows that. But, man, their movement and, like, where they played on the map versus their wards and how the fights went, it was bad. Like, I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah, but here comes X. They're looking. They want to at least get SVG. Throws the stun out. Will get hit. Roger goes through. Oh, my goodness. But Ramsey's going to hit by an MSS stun. Gets hit by Universe stun as well as Ramsey's going to die. Will-O-Wisp is there pulling him in. MSS. Will he make it out? He does, but will he get away? Doesn't look like he's just going to go down. They do get Rezo. They're going to lose 2, but they get Rosh. Rezo picks up the Aegis, and I'm sure they're more than happy with that.
Yeah, honestly, this is a situation where you trade a support and a 3 for the opportunity to just straight up end the game. And I think that, like you mentioned, forward are going to be okay with it. I like the fact that Yawar is going back for Greaves, by the way. This is such a timing thing. You can get these Greaves. Normally, it's, you know, maybe it's more common on Timber than I remember, but when you just want to end the game, as Uni's gonna die under a sentry here inside of VP's woods. But when you can just walk up the hill, that's the perfect Greaves game. It doesn't really matter what kind of hero you are.
Yeah.
You just kind of want them for your team.
Well, what do you want to see? You said VP needs to, they need to show signs of life. Is there like a smoke gang play they can play, or are they kind of just forced
It's difficult
inside?
because they don't have vision in the right spot. So like if they smoked right now, it would be like a dual purpose smoke to establish vision, you know, try to catch forward before they're able to like clump up again.
Yeah.
Because if they have all their abilities and they're gonna group together as 5 with the BKB on Rezo and him also having the Aegis, that's a hard fight. Right? Yeah. But the issue is they don't have the vision to support a smoke. So if they were to walk blindly into the woods right now, they have no idea what they would encounter because for a while there, no one was showing in lanes. So it's really, really scary. Forward are moving well as a team. They're not showing needlessly on the map. They're not taking bad fights. Like, it just feels like they're playing the better game. I still don't even think this is really that much of a draft problem. Maybe the Timber a little bit.
Yeah.
The Timber definitely got out of hand. But besides that, I feel like the heroes are more than capable of winning this game.
We'll see. They're just stuck in their base right now, except Ramses, who is farming up top, is getting his farm, almost has a Maelstrom now. They're going to be running up there on Dire, it looks like, but I'm sure Ramses more than likely knows something's up. Rezo's going to push out top, cut the creep wave, and look at this. Yawar is by himself right here. It's still an extremely tough kill. They do have the Spirit Vessel on Brew, but a Yule's on Timber as well. And it looks like
I mean, he's even got Greaves. He's got double dispel.
And almost impossible. That Spear Vessel pretty much just feels kind of useless now, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the correct item for Pasha. Like, they needed it to if they wanted to have any chance at killing Yawar. And he hasn't died this game, so, you know, kudos to him. Even though I would say it's on the better end of a Timber game.
Middle, Rezo. He'll make it out, though, sorry.
He's being brave. He's like, I got a 10-second BKB and an Aegis, you know, whatever.
Yeah, 2.2k gold as well. And man, it's very rare, as you said, to see VP just kind of stuck in their own base like this. Spear Vessel will go on Yawar, but look at that. We'll just pop the Yules. Frost Armor goes, but you just can't kill this guy. As you said, Guardian Greaves, the Holy Locket build. How much does that increase his healing? I'm not a big numbers guy, do you know? Or is it just a decent amount?
I don't know exactly like how much it gives you, but I think it's more for the health and mana pool, like in conjunction with the regeneration that makes it so nice. I mean, you do kind of have... He's been having some mana issues. He's being pretty reserved about how he's going about pressing his buttons. But yeah, VP, smoke up is 4 here. They're looking for a fight.
Oh, but they're going to get scouted out by Universe. Ward goes down, Dust gets popped. We're going to see an X, it looks like, at least on Yawar. On the backside, they will find Universe, but it's going to be that. Oh, and there's going to be... Look at that 3-man Chrono Resolution. Universe will be the first one down, but they're going to kill Solo next. Won't get a Chain Frost. Finger goes off. Roger dead as well. Resolution, BKB just right link. Bo will come in. Pasha does get the split. There will be a kill on SVG. Yawar, he's just tanking everything up right now. He is taking a lot of damage. Will-O-Wisp on the backside. Roger, will he die back? MSS doing damage, but now he is up by himself. He needs to pop that mana battery. No, doesn't look like he will. He just dies. Will-O-Wisp pulling everyone in. Universe will get a stun. Rezo right-clicking Pasha. He's in a lot of trouble. He will go down beyond godlike for Yawar. No one TP's out. And we see 3 buybacks, but oh, Roger, he can't die here. This would be the worst death, and it looks like he's going to. He has a blinding light. Any bash hits, doesn't even need him. He goes down. That's a dieback from your D push.
Yeah, that was a rough fight. I mean, it's a tall order for VP to win an engagement, especially again. Their only chance is to like catch them by surprise, which is why they went for the smoke, right? They wanted to go in, drop a ward, try to take an engagement, you know, kill a couple of key heroes. You don't want to target Rezo, obviously, because he has BKB and Aegis. If you drop everything on him, he's just going to respawn. You're going to lose anyway. No. So they went for the highest probability play, which is go out, be together, try to take a team fight and kill some heroes that can't immediately get themselves back into the fight. And they did that. You know, they killed 2 heroes. I think they almost... No, they killed 3 because they killed MSS too.
Yeah, they did.
So it was like the best of a bad situation for VP, is how I would say.
And, well, Ramses is farming. You know, that guy will find farm on the map, win or lose, almost to a full Mjolnir now. We'll see if he can pick that up. Resolution. He's going for a butterfly of his own, almost has one. Yawar, level almost 22. Looks like he is going for the Bloodstone a little bit later. And, well, the Aegis is down, so does Ford Gaming, do they just lose a little bit of leverage on the map here? Seems like VP's just running through their own jungle, clearing everything up.
There is definitely the chance now for VP to make a play. Like this is. Wait, did they have a smoke? That's the real question.
Feels like they've been using them pretty often. I don't see one.
Yeah, I don't think they have one at the moment. If they had a smoke, this would be like the perfect time. But unfortunately, they don't have one. They're really trying to push out lanes, establish some vision. Because at these stages, you know, we're talking like 30 minutes. It doesn't seem super late game, but it is to a point where you can definitely pop someone if you're VP. You get the initiation correctly, you get the Sinister Gaze out on an Omni, and you can definitely, oh god.
Solo, yeah. He is, you know, mitigating a ton of damage with that ice for the Frost Shield, pardon me, but he'll just get right-click down. Rezo picks up the kill. Trying to get those wards on, you said, only ended up getting one. They got a D ward as well in their own jungle. Ooh, double damage spawns bottom. I'm sure Rezo would love that. They smoke up as well. Yawar cutting in from the backside, it looks like. And he will. He finds Pasha. Will slow him down a decent chunk, doing a ton of damage. Yule's into the air.
To split here.
Doesn't quite.
If MSS was a tiny bit closer there, they could have either forced a split or maybe even just killed Pasha right there. And from the buyback standpoint, VP only have buyback on the Conquer right now. So one bad engagement, if VP are knocking at your door and you lose a couple of heroes, it could be very easily be racks at this point, especially with a Lesh.
Do you think Ford should be playing this more aggressively? With, I mean, I'm sure they know they're a farmer. Is this fine? They just have to like bait out a cooldown or something first.
It's strange because, you know, normally I would say with a Void in your team, you're pretty okay going late game. And to some degree, they probably are fine with it. But like I said, they smoke up. Like VP are looking for the move. Yeah. Like their smoke came off cooldown. They want to try to find someone. You know, even a quick kill, a support kill, a 3 kill, doesn't matter. Just anything.
Oh, whoa, Rezo. He actually finds him. Rezo thinking about using the ulti. Obviously, it's very tough versus all the heroes. Oh my god, he BKB's way too late there. And, well, it doesn't cost him too much, but it might cost him a couple kills, actually. They don't lose anyone, though.
If he gets that chrono, that's a 1 fight.
Yeah.
Because he would have, at the very least,
fought. Looks like.
Yeah, 2 or 3. And then you just... Yeah, that does hurt a little bit. And it's a BKB charge, you know, that was a 9-second BKB. So it's on cooldown for a little bit over a minute. And now Roshan's up. And I mean, sure, you still got chrono if you're forward. You gotta be fast though. You gotta be over here. Like right now they missed the scan too, which is huge. They think right now VP were potentially going for a gank. This Roshan spawn maybe a little bit faster than forward had anticipated because they are just they don't know. They literally don't know.
Ramses, depends how many crits are going to happen. It looks like, oh, they know Roger's sitting over here. They might know something's up, but it looks like Roche is going to go down. She's going to get picked up. Aegis as well. They get an X, actually find Yawar. He will go under. Ignis Plautus on the backside. He tries to get away, and oh, Ramses wastes his ulti on a Timber. And now, Timber's going back in. Solo taking some damage. Shane Frost will get thrown out. Doesn't bounce again. SVG actually the first one to die. There's going to be the chrono. Timber goes into it, but it won't matter. Maybe it will. Blinding Light. No. BKB pop. They're all going to die. There will be the Aegis. So Solo still there throwing out spells. Roger carapissed by Universe. And now can they get Ramsey again? That's the big one. They get Roger. They get Pasha. Buyback will come from Pasha. Ramses getting right-clicked. Rezo will just take all the damage off. No one is BKB'd. They're right-clicking. Eats the cheese. They get the healing ward. Universe might be going down right here. Oh, Solo dies to Yawar on the backside. Universe, he'll get left for dead. Carapist, and will go down. But a big win from VP, or pardon me, forward there. 15k gold lead. Get the Aegis and the cheese down. And don't expend any buybacks themselves.
Yeah, that's the big thing, is like all of these fights, VP are being forced to buy back, especially on like core heroes. No one got chrono there. Pasha had to buy back as well. It's just such a huge commitment every single time to just try to get them off of your side of the map and make sure that you don't straight up just lose a set of racks, something like that. And they even got like the best case scenario. Forward were completely unprepared, like not prepared for that rush. They didn't know what was going on. Like Rezo was pushing out bottom, he still had his chrono. Maybe he was super scared to go in because he didn't have BKB, but at the same time, you have like an immortal Timber. Just walk him into the pit and have, you know, the Void sitting around, and you'll find your chrono, like 100%. So I feel like it's more, they didn't know what's going on, then they didn't want to fight it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see push out middle here from Yawar. Tri-Boat will clear the creep waves themselves from no one, though. And is Ramses, he's just throwing out these Omni Slashes. Do you think he needs to hold it a bit longer? It feels like he's just throwing out the first chance he gets every time.
It's kind of scary for him though, right? Because there's so many stuns.
Yeah.
Like if he gets caught out by like a blink hex from SVG, like it can just end for him that fast. He gets timbered, he gets, you know, finger of death and all these other stuns, and it's very easy for him to die. So there's a lot of pressure on the Jug, not from the core perspective, because we talked about how they protected the pick for, you know, core v core. But the supports on the side of forward actually threaten them quite a bit.
Ooh, and look at this, Yawar. He is gonna, I'm not sure if there's gonna be Chrono actually on the backside instead. They're gonna find him. He does get the ice shield off. Will it be enough though? No one is getting bashed down. Oh, he gets BKB, but the bash is coming to actually get pulled in. No, the Ignis spot is there. Resolution gets blown up. And now Yawar could actually be in a little bit of trouble here. They need the Spear Vessel on, throw up in the air. Pasha's there, he can't use it because he's already split in half. MSS just going in with his BKB as well, but they need to be careful. Universe will throw out a stun. It looks like he will hit onto one. It's Ramses. They're going to try to bring him down. MSS doing so much. 4-staffed out though. And into the air they go. Pasha will get stunned. Pasha gets a kill, but he goes down. It's a 3-for-1. MSS, he's getting thrown back. Solo, trying to solo him here. Will get the gaze. No one pops an X, but Solo, he might just be dead here. Will try to get him, but no, he backs out. And now they're chasing. MSS has a Yules. No, he doesn't. He's dead. And VP, they win a fight. You are still going in.
This is the tough kill.
Yep. They don't have the brew either with that Spear Vessel. They're going to try, though. Has the lightning on him. He's going to be spinning. They get the torrent. He flies away. And this boy is an absolute beast right now. Actually looks for Solo. Almost finds him. Boat's going to come in. Yules dodges it out. Gaze will fly out. Blast goes. Do they have the damage for this healing ward? Healing all of them. They're trying. It looks like they do. No, he makes it away. Do they have any disables? No mana left on the lich. Blast is going to fly. Won't hit anyone, and they actually just cannot kill him.
Dude, they're respawning.
They are. You are actually Chain Frost. This could bounce. He gets rooted down. This could be a problem. He will make it away. SVG, actually the Chain Frost bounce to him. Gets a stun up. Nice. Triple stun by SVG, but he gets axed. He's just going to die. Yawar lasted 3 SVG lives that fight, it felt like.
More like 20, dude. He just can't die.
He really...
I don't understand how you're supposed to kill him.
I mean, if they had the Panda there, you'd think they probably would have got him with the Spear Vessel, though. Like, eventually.
Yeah, probably.
It's
I think, honestly, like, Ramses needs, like, an MKB or something. That was ridiculous. Like, they need another, like, really big damage item. He's going for the Butterfly, which, like, it's good, but does it win you the game? Like, I feel like he needs that item that's like the high risk, high reward at this point, because Butterfly is going to give you some survivability against some right clicks and a little bit of damage, but you actually just need a lot of damage to kill, especially if we're talking about like Yawar. They showed in the fights that they can definitely hold their own as long as they pretty much just ignore the Timber, which is more or less what happened. And I mean, you know, to VP's credit, that was like a 3K swing in their favor, like all things considered.
Yep. No, well, see, bottom lane, they're looking Solo. He's actually been doing so much in team fights. He's trying to stay alive. Ooh, Timber Chain doesn't end up hitting. Solo actually Glimmer Cape. They want to get this kill, and they do. That's a pretty big kill. He doesn't have buyback, though. They're just going to run in middle. Yules comes out. They hit up Pasha. Chrono on the backline. It only hits one. There's going to be the Heaven's Helper, and BKB's after, so he still won't attack. Here comes the ulti, and actually Roger will make it away. Resolution 8 10 damage will make it out. Ignis Fadis goes down. Won't hit onto anyone, though. The split is out. Looks like they might kill the line. They do. He takes so much damage from that cleave. Now MSS, he's in a lot of trouble. Oh my goodness, they feel like they're crumbling. Rezo just tries to get out. The spin's there. MSS is just getting spun up, but now they're going to turn it around. Ramses, he actually gets stunned. They've turned it the other way. There's going to be a Glimmer, though. He gets brought down instantaneously by back there. They want to find no one. He is so tanky. Into the air goes the Lich. This would be a dieback from him. They need a bash. They get one. Solo, next one to die. Pasha as well, and now stun flies out, hits onto Ramses. Can they get this kill? Stun goes. It sure looks like they can. Will they? No. For now. Makes it. He's spinning away. X's. Pulls him back. Yules into the air. There is going to be it. Will they get him? They do. No buyback. Could this be the game? If they get no one, they do. It's a GG. Well played. And I'm going to be honest. I thought VP was turning this like a minute ago, if not more. But one team fight win by, I mean, just by forward. They just play very well as a team.
Yeah, VP's early game was so weird.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's a perfect way to say it. It was just, oh god, like what's happening? Your safe laner just dies to the Lesh, TP's top, dies again, wastes his Omni. Like, the whole early game for Rams is just an unmitigated disaster. I feel like if they didn't play the early game like that, they would have had a much better shot. But going back to like the draft, so we talked about how Lion is like a jug counter and stuff, and it came into play sometimes. But for me, more than anything else, it was kind of the story of the unkillable Timbersaw. Like that hero did so much in this game. Being able to show very aggressively in lane after VP didn't really have the best early game, and just creating like a galaxy of space for like Rezo. He was able to pretty much do exactly what he wanted in the game, and it was pretty much all in the back of Yawar just being unfreaking killable.
Yeah. And so, I mean, you were fine with the draft. You said you just pretty much VP. They just got to play the lanes better, right?
It wasn't even necessarily just like the straight up lanes. It was like their rotations were so awkward. Like Forward did this weird thing where they tried to gank the Kunkka mid with like a Nyx and stuff, and it failed. And then around that same time, you know, we talked about the whole Ramses just dying 2 times in a row. Stuff like that can't happen.
Yeah.
Like it happens in a pub, you're like, okay, whatever, I died twice, it sucks. But it's really hard to recover as a jug when you commit for a kill, you die, you go top, you die, you waste your Omni, and then you're just like, for 2 or 3 minutes, you've done absolutely nothing. You're not hitting any creeps. Like you need to be playing fast and make sure that you're not letting stuff like that happen. Plus, you're giving a good early game to a team that really should not do as well as I feel they did in the lanes, especially against like a Lich Jug in the safe lane. So
all right,
we'll see if they can fix it for game 2.
That makes sense. We will take a quick break. When we get back, it will be VP versus Ford, a game number 2. And after that, there's one more BO3. Today, it will be E-Home versus Mineski a little bit later. So make sure to stick around for that. And when we get back, game 2, VP versus